LJ grew up on the streets of Chicago, spent some time in prison. We found him through an organization just like Project Hood.
Yeah.
And for him, the opportunity to build wealth for his family, to build a life for himself, to move up in the world consistently and honestly, the attitude that guy brings to the building is unmatched.
Wow. Can you believe it? That's right. I'm still here, living inside this tent on top of this rooftop, bringing to you the awareness that you need to know about the violence on the south side of Chicago, but also to build a community center on this much needed block called O Block. It's called O Block because it's named after a young man named O.D. Perry who was shot and killed. The gangs took the O in his name and started calling it O Block. We decided we like the O, but we're going to change it to Opportunity Block. I want to thank Fox for giving me the opportunity every single day to bring to you Rooftop Revelations, where I share with you my thoughts, viewpoints, and opinions on matters as it relates to violence in Chicago and issues that impact our great country. And every now and then, I'm so excited that I get to bring on a guest. And so tonight is no different. Tonight I have a very special guest, and I'm going to allow him to introduce himself and tell you all about his company.
Thank you. Pastor Brooks, thank you for having me on the
Yes,
roof
sir.
tonight.
Absolutely.
My name is Brad Nardick. I am the CEO of the Bazaar Incorporated. We're a 62-year-old distribution business based out of River Grove, Illinois, just outside of Chicago.
Yes, real close.
I'm your neighbor here. And the way we've chosen to build our business over the past 8 years is we've created hiring pathways for people who have criminal backgrounds, people who have disabilities. Yes. Today, about 55 of my employees, which is about almost 40% of my business, of my team,
yes,
are people who have former backgrounds in gangs and in prison,
yes,
people who are in wheelchairs, people who are deaf. We are an open door.
Absolutely.
That's the Bazaar.
And you know what? That's what makes it such a great company. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that 40%. I want to talk about those individuals who come out of gangs and those individuals who are returning from prison and trying to get their footing and trying to change their lives. Why is it that your company has decided to be so courageous and give those individuals an opportunity?
There's two parts. It's personal. I grew up from privilege, and as a business owner, you know, it's our job. The purpose of a business is to enrich the community.
Yeah.
The purpose of the business is to help the people who are around us. So for us, it's important, coming from a position of running a company, to open doors to people, to reach out our hand into the community. And then the other part two, which is the more important part, is that it's great for business. It's great for the people who come work for us. We've seen gentlemen who have just gotten out of prison. We have a guy working for us named Kevin, 6 years in prison.
Wow. One
of the hardest working people. He's at work early every day. He appreciates the opportunity to build a better life for himself.
Yeah.
When you feel you're building with people like that, unstoppable.
Absolutely.
You cannot lose.
Absolutely. I think you're right on point, you know, because a lot of people are going to say, no, you know, business is all about making money. And I'm for capitalism. I'm for free markets. But I also realize that there's a great opportunity for businesses to do what you do. And that's give back to the community by way of by creating these pathways that people can be successful and earn a living to take care of their family. And that's what we're trying to do at Project Hood. So that's why I'm so excited about you being here, because at Project Hood, we're trying to give people skills so they can go into the marketplace, participate in free market capitalism, participate in the American dream, take care of their families, and change their lives. I want to ask you this. What challenges have you experienced trying to do this? Because I know it's not easy.
You're absolutely right about everything you said. We are on the same page here. We look at it as whole person employment.
Wow.
Together, you're not getting me for the 8 hours a day that we're working together.
Yes.
You get my whole life, my whole background, my whole history. The challenges are people who don't have work history. It's kind of a chicken and the egg type of thing.
Yes.
Where how do I get good if I've never had a chance to get good at working?
Right.
So we are patient. And the reality of running a company today is you got to be nimble. And the thing that makes a business the most nimble is trust. It's a mutual agreement that we invest in our people and they invest back in us as a business.
Right. You know, these guys who, let's hone in a little bit,
Yep.
be real specific. Some of the guys who have been in gangs, right?
Yep.
How are they as employees? The ones who have been fully committed, you know, what do you think about them? How has it worked out?
I'm going to talk about a man by his nickname. His name is LJ.
Because everybody has a nickname.
Everybody's got a nickname. Everybody's got a nickname. LJ grew up on the streets of Chicago, spent some time in prison. We found him through an organization just like Project Hood.
Yeah.
And for him, the opportunity to build wealth for his family, to build a life for himself, to move up in the world consistently and honestly, the attitude that guy brings to the building is unmatched.
Wow.
Unmatched. I had never anybody come to my office and thank me, letting them clean gutters, letting them do the tough work. He's a facilities manager, so that's why he does that work. Good. But he's an amazing guy.
That's awesome. You know, and there's a lot of LJs. That's one of the reasons why it's so important that we have these collaborations and that we find companies and that we inspire companies to do what you do. And that's the reason why I'm so grateful that you're here, because I think companies want to help, but sometimes they just don't know how. And sometimes they don't have the courage. But when they hear from individuals like yourself, it gives them the courage and it gives them the know-how, how to take this chance and go ahead and give these individuals a second chance. What do you think that you're doing for the community? Do you think this is an asset by hiring these individuals and giving them a second chance? How, from your standpoint as CEO, what benefits that to our community? I know how it benefits us.
We're playing our part.
Yeah.
We're playing our part. We're not a multinational business. I wish I had thousands of jobs to give.
It's on the way.
We're working on it. You know, we're doing our part.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that. It's what's right in front of our face, that the people who are in our neighborhood, it's in our best interest for them to win. Absolutely. For them to have security in their life. So I'm sure just like you, a pastor, taking care of people out here, putting your blood, sweat, and tears into a cause, it's the same thing, just it's a different flavor.
Absolutely, same thing. Well, look, man, I am so grateful and thankful for you being here. I'm so appreciative that you're giving these individuals second chances and opportunities that they would not have if it were not for your company. So shouts out to your company and all the employees. Thank you so very much. I know it's cold, but you act like it's not. You got on this little, you know.
The Bazaar Inc. The Bazaar Inc. on LinkedIn. Come find us.
Absolutely. Look them up. It's a great company. You'll be inspired. Those CEOs who are watching, if you ever want to look up a company that's trying to help give people second chances, a great company to look up. So thanks for being here tonight. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Listen, it's always a blessing. I want to say shouts out to Eli Steele for producing such a great show every single day. Thank you to Terrell for being in this weather, even when it's cold, even when it's snowing and sleeting. He's always faithful to the very end. And as always, I am extremely, from my heart, grateful to Fox for giving me this platform every single day. I realize that they don't have to give me this platform. I realize that they don't have to give me an opportunity to share my viewpoints and opinions, but they do. And for that, I am forever grateful and forever thankful. So, as I always say, another Rooftop Revelation. God bless you. God bless America. And until tomorrow, another Rooftop Revelation. Peace.